And so this is all sort of unbeknownst to me. This is sort of just how things in hindsight I can see evolved over time. And so up until 2002, I would have read for work, I would have read for school, I would have not read anything other than what was sort of practical in terms of what I needed to know. So my mom passed away in 2002, which was very, it was my first real experience with grief. And so I did a ton of writing, a ton of journaling. My mom had suffered from addictions, particularly with alcohol. So here, after this lifetime where she'd just gotten more and more and more ill, physically ill from the effects of alcoholism, to the point where she was pretty much bedridden. And so she developed a lung condition. And so anyways, was on a respirator and made the decision to go off the respirator. The doctor said, okay, chances are she's not going to live for many hours beyond that. But anyways, so we did have a few days with my mom where she was sober, and it was wonderful to be able to have that time with her. After a couple of days, of saying, 24/7 sort of thing. And then my mom really wanted, saying, look, I'm okay. So anyways, I left and went for dinner, came back that night to see my mom, and went, there's a circuitous route through the hospital basement to actually get to her ward. And so got there, and so she was very concerned about me. And then, so going home, when I was ready to leave, she said, she's very worried about me and whether I was going to get home safely, and can you please phone? And I'm like, Mom, I don't want to disturb the nurses and stuff, so I'll be fine, don't worry, I'll let Brad know that I'm on my way. And so that was okay with her. So as I'm leaving the room, she says, sorry for the fuss, but I'll always be your mom. So then go home, go to bed, get a call at 5 in the morning that my mom is, dying. She's having troubles breathing. So anyways, I came back to the hospital and she had passed away. So those were the last words of my mom, I'll always be your mom. And so anyways, that then spurred on all sorts of writing, and including poetry about, I'll always be your mom, and sort of reflecting back on that life, and all sorts of writing and writing and writing and writing. And then I just started reading. Okay, Plato, and then, Eckhart Tolle and Pema Chodron, and, even writings that had been attributed to Jesus, and lots, Benjamin Franklin, his autobiography. And anyways, getting this picture over literally thousands of years of this commonality about this coming back to the essence, stripping away the societal norms that get imposed on us over time, and coming back to what is really important to you, what you value, who you are in that sense. And so that formed my, looking back in hindsight, my spiritual journey in terms of, okay, how do we connect back with that essence? And that's, we've talked a lot about this idea of energy, and that's what's evolved for me over time, from that, moving from that point of reading for what I needed to know to, succeed in school or my job or whatever it was, to this point of reading to see that commonality that we all share, and really trying to form a view for myself of what that means. And so to me, coming full circle, to me then that then translates to, okay, what does it take in this life to be able to maximize my experience of love and joy? And that idea of peeling away all of those society-imposed boundaries and limitations, to really get to that essence of who we are, and being able to share that essence with other people and have them share their essence with me, has been and continues to be a lifelong journey through that process of you know, transitioning with my mom from that physical presence to that energetic spirit that I still carry with me in my heart every day.